It is Tuesday, August 24th. I'm Danielle Wiggins with your 3 News Now morning update. Well, thanks for spending a few minutes with me on the WKYC Facebook and YouTube pages. Today, many schools are staying closed in order to keep students safe from this extreme heat and to be able to effectively keep COVID precautions in place. Hollie is tracking just how high temperatures will go, and so we hear from her now. Hollie.
Danielle, thanks. So hot this afternoon. That's been the weather story for sure. And as we look ahead hour by hour on our National Design Mart forecast, we keep things not only hot, but humid. So that's what's really creating that excessive heat feeling is the heat index, which is closer to upper 90s, around 100 when you take that into account. We'll continue with more or less dry weather. We can't rule out an isolated shower or thunderstorm as we get into later today. And then tomorrow, it looks like we'll have some opportunity to see some of those showers and storms at times, but still very warm, very humid, and that trend is going to continue as the week does. And that includes even into the weekend. You'll see the 7-day here in just a moment. For today, low 90s, record 94 at Hopkins. It's going to feel more like 98, 99 degrees, though, into the afternoon. Plenty of sunshine. Scattered to isolated shower and storm chances next several days, otherwise partly sunny. Once again, around 90 tomorrow. We'll be in the mid to upper 80s through the weekend. And by Monday, more seasonal with highs in the low 80s. Danielle, back to you.
Thank you so much, Hollie. And remember, please keep an eye on those who do not have air conditioning. Okay, so let's go back to the schools that are closed because of the heat. So let's take a look at the schools keeping their doors closed today. They include Parma City Schools, Willoughby Eastlake and South Euclid Lyndhurst Schools. In Avon Lake, all elementary schools and Learwood Middle School will be closed today and Wednesday. The schools say that the heat will make it difficult to follow COVID-19 protocols in the buildings. And several Cleveland metropolitan schools will have early dismissal. Students will leave 2 hours earlier than usual. Now remember, you can head over to WKYC.com or download the WKYC app to get weather updates sent right to your phone. But some kids are just starting school today, and in Menor City Schools, they head back to class with masks. The district put out an announcement last week saying if their schools want to stay open for in-person learning, face coverings need to be required. Also masking up, Willoughby Eastlake Schools. Now this as the district reported 25 cases of COVID during the first week of school, resulting in 82 quarantines. So let's get to your daily COVID-19 case count right now. Ohio reported 2,775 new cases on Monday. That remains above our 21-day average. And this morning, there is hope that those on the fence about a vaccine will be persuaded to get the shot after the FDA approved the Pfizer vaccine yesterday. That approval coming after the FDA combed through the 340,000-page summary from Pfizer. Pfizer's vaccine is the first to move beyond emergency use authorization for those 16 and up. In New York City, vaccines are now required for all school staff without a testing alternative. This announcement from Mayor Bill de Blasio yesterday modifies the previous plan where you could provide a negative test result instead. About 148,000 school employees and contractors will have to get at least a first dose by September 27th. And in the Sunshine State, dozens of doctors are pleading with people to get vaccinated in South Florida. The doctors spanning specialties came together Monday in Palm Beach County with a clear and consistent message for their community. Get a COVID-19 vaccine. Their hospitals are overwhelmed with COVID-19 patients, and they ask if you trust them when you are sick, why not trust them to help you and keep you well by getting vaccinated? And in Hawaii, the governor is urging tourists not to visit the state. Governor David Ige wants to reduce travel to Hawaii through the end of October. He said restaurant capacity has been restricted and there's limited access to rental cars. The governor says that only essential business should enter the state. In Honolulu, the mayor has restricted indoor gatherings to 10 people and outdoor gatherings to 25. Now we turn to developing news. President Biden will deliver remarks on the situation in Afghanistan today after meeting with his national security team. This comes with 1 week left until the president's deadline to evacuate American troops as the Taliban continues to send threats. The president will also meet virtually with G7 leaders to discuss coordination on Afghan policy and humanitarian assistance. Meanwhile, refugees continue to arrive in the U.S. from Afghanistan. A group of about 50 refugees arrived at Virginia for processing Monday. After their process, they will be taken to either Fort Bliss in Texas or Fort McCoy in Wisconsin. The Pentagon is also working to identify additional temporary housing spaces. Okay, switching it up a bit, let's move on to what we like to call the best news you'll hear all day. Coffee fans, well, this one is for you. Pumpkin spice lattes are officially back. The famous PSL drinks are being sold at Starbucks starting today. So this is the earliest return date ever. It's a day earlier, actually, than last year in 2020. Also making a return, pumpkin spice cold brew. So if you have joined the pumpkin spice craze, make sure you put a comment in the comment section to let us know. Well, thank you for taking time to join me for this 3 News Now morning update. Our digital team will continue to bring you the stories making headlines around Northeast Ohio and beyond. And don't forget to check out our weather team's forecast in the weather section of WKYC.com. They will keep you up to date with this heat and any more possible school closings. I'm Danielle Wiggins, and I'll see you Wednesday morning on Go, starting very, very early at 4:30 a.m. Have a great day, everyone, and remember to keep on persevering.